Welcome to your second tutorial, guys, and today we're going to talk about headings and paragraphs. So let's start. Let's start by doing this. We're going to take the document that we had before where we kind of went over a little bit with paragraphs and headings. And I believe I called them headers in the last video. I apologize. These are really called headings. So there are 6 different levels of headings. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And basically it goes from H1 to H2 to H3 to H4, then so on and so forth, 5 and 6. 6. So if we save this and refresh this, you can kind of see the effect that they have. Now the importance in this is site structure. And it helps with mobile devices in today's day, mostly because it helps them kind of structure the content accordingly. But also, search engines look at the levels and they have these algorithms to kind of determine what content is more important. And it'll always take a H1 header or heading over an H3 heading in importance. So the best practice is that if you have important stuff and you're going to label it with an H1 heading and just kind of cascade down. So let's build a little bit more into this. Let's put a paragraph in here. And I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it underneath each one of these headings. Okay, I'm going to save it. And now the thing about paragraphs is that they pretty much display as a block. So this is a block of awesome text. And put a space in there. And I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it random for each one so that you can see how they react differently. And okay, and then what we'll do is just make this skimpy. Save it, reload, and look at this. So what I mean by a block is that pretty much it walls itself off from everything else. It is in itself a contained block. And so is the headings. That's also a contained block. And I'll go into this more when we talk about CSS and how this affects everything in our styles. But for right now, all you pretty much have to realize is that it's going to separate paragraphs from headings. And there are a couple things that you can put into the paragraphs. You can put images into paragraphs. You can put text and image is pretty much what you commonly see inside of paragraph tags or elements. But what you can't do is you can't put a list inside of a paragraph, and you can't put any headings inside of a paragraph. And vice versa. Like, I wouldn't put a paragraph inside of a heading. And I mean, you guys can experiment and kind of see what this does. No one's going to yell at you for this. Yo. It just does the same. It doesn't really, I don't know. It's kind of weird. You just don't do it. It's bad structure. Bad structure. But that is pretty much it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to discuss a few more things. I think we're going to discuss images. So I'll see you in the next tutorial, guys.